Heavy clouds over Winston-Salem with high winds and even some hail dropping in some areas. The major threat those storms are bringing is the high winds after all those power outages earlier in the week. The WFMY News 2 weather team is expecting the radar to be active most of the night. Hey there, I'm Ben Briscoe. Let's bring in meteorologist Alex Williams with where the storms are right now.
Yeah, Ben, we've seen them kind of move through the western edge of our viewing area, and we'll continue to see them progress over the next couple of hours here. They did have one severe thunderstorm warning out that included Davie County, but that expired quickly, and then kind of just special weather statements up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts. And during my Facebook Live, I know that several of you said that there were some strong winds coming through the southern portions of the triad. So starting off here in north, we are watching this little complex of showers, maybe a few thunderstorms, Mayodan to Eden. Looking at some of those scattered showers across Rockingham County. Further to the south, most of Greensboro has been dry in Guilford County. A few showers moving into Alamance, as well as, say, from Pleasant Garden to Rock Creek. But the really heavy rain is coming down across 73 and 85 corridor from, say, west or east of Lexington all the way across towards Siler City there. That's probably where some of the heaviest rain moving through Liberty and over into Siler City and the very, very southern edge of Alamance County. So that's where the rain is right now. We are expected to see another round into our Sunday and also some heat into next week. Details in just a bit.
You can keep an eye on those storms even when we're not on air. With our 24/7 radar, you get the latest alerts and weather warnings when severe threats are near. It's only on WFMY Plus. Just download on your TV and stream for free. Breaking right now at 6 o'clock. Minutes ago, the Amber Alert for a missing teen was canceled. An Amber Alert went out to phones across North Carolina this afternoon for 15-year-old Isaiah Owens. He's from the New Bern area, but they thought he might have been up here. Investigators say Owens is autistic and has a speech delay. He might have been with a 43-year-old Kenneth Brantley in a black GMC Yukon, but again, it was just canceled. We're trying to figure out more about how that boy is doing now. Right now, police are investigating a deadly motorcycle crash in Greensboro. Officers say it happened just before 11 o'clock Friday at the intersection of East Market and Gillespie. Investigators say that Denham Donald hit a Cadillac while traveling east on his motorcycle. Police say he later died at the hospital. Investigators are working to learn what led up to the crash. A baby was born at Wet n Wild Emerald Point in Greensboro today. The park could not provide many details, but says its team responded immediately and assisted alongside local first responders. The spokesperson says based on the information they have right now, both the guest and the child are doing well. The park says hundreds of team members are trained to respond to a wide range of situations like this. WFMY News 2 is working to learn more. Right now, the Rockingham County Veterans Coalition Food Pantry needs your help restocking shelves. Look at all these empty shelves there. They desperately need you. The pantry serves dozens of local veteran families each month. It's asking for donations of non-perishable food, hygiene products, and personal care items. To help meet the need, they're holding a food drive Wednesday at the Rockingham County Governmental Center in Reedsville. Today, Samaritan's Purse is on the way to Venezuela to help those affected by the deadly back-to-back earthquakes. The disaster response team packed the plane with 100,000 pounds of cargo, including an emergency field hospital capable of treating more than 100 people a day, plus some shelter materials, solar lights, and blankets. The Billy Graham Rapid Response Team is also deploying to Venezuela. The Charlotte-based group says it will offer emotional and spiritual care to impacted families and first responders. The humanitarian response is ramping up as Venezuela reports over 1,400 people who've died now, along with at least 68,000 still missing. Officials say hundreds of aftershocks have kept many people from returning home, while rescue crews continue searching for survivors in the hardest hit areas. More than 800 rescuers from around the world are now arriving to help with the search.
Arriving and just imagine your family is inside and having absolutely no help. It's very sad. Well, we've called on the whole world that can collaborate with Venezuela, sirs. Honestly, from the heart, in the name of all of Venezuela, please, we beg you, please help. To the whole world, please help us.
The country's main airport has reopened for relief flights, while authorities are urging volunteers to stay clear of disaster zones so emergency crews can reach those in need. Right now, roads are pretty quiet across the Triad, but if you're traveling next weekend, it's going to look really different. AAA says over 60 million people drive to their destination between today and next Sunday. But there's some good news for drivers. Gas prices are on the way down.
The one-week countdown to July 4th has begun, and some Americans are already traveling for the big America 250 celebrations this year.
We, over the years, saw that people really either take off the entire week or they'll leave the weekend before.
AAA spokesperson Ike Sadia says more than 72 million Americans are expected to travel 50 miles or more between June 27th through July 5th. That would be a new record. Most travelers will drive, with nearly 62 million hitting the road. And there's good news when it comes to gas prices.
We are seeing some improvement there, and that might motivate some people who maybe weren't planning to take a road trip to jump in the car and do it.
As of Saturday, the national average for a gallon of regular gas was $3.88. Prices have dropped 58 cents in the last month, but they're still higher than a year ago, according to AAA.
Gasoline prices are dropping, and in the next 30 days, you're going to see them drop.
Tom Closa with Gulf Oil says prices have dropped because more tankers carrying oil are starting to travel through the Strait of Hormuz.
It's open enough right now so that the next 30 or 40 days, I think you'll see a lot of oil and you'll see generally weak prices.
The Strait of Hormuz has seen more traffic in the last week than it has in the past 3 months. Since the war with Iran began, maritime traffic in the strait had essentially halted, disrupting oil production and sending gas prices soaring. It appeared the U.S. and Iran were close to finalizing a memorandum of understanding. But as tensions escalate with Iran again, there's fear traffic could halt again, which could cause gas prices to go up as millions of Americans get ready to travel this week. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
AAA says we're down to an average of $3.54 per gallon in North Carolina. That's a 2-cent drop from last week and a sharp drop from this time last month, when a gallon cost over $4.10 a gallon. And gas is even cheaper in the Triad, 2 cents less than the statewide average. Remember, you can check the lowest gas prices wherever you are on WFMYnews2.com. Just go to the weather tab and click gas prices. A quick reminder about a major change coming to downtown Greensboro. WFMY News 2's Julie Luck posted a video to our app with what you need to know.
A big change is coming to downtown Greensboro. After years of construction, Green Street will open on Monday for two-way traffic. I'm WFMY News 2's Julie Luck. Road crews have been working on converting the street from Belmead to West Washington from one-way to two-way. The goal is to make traveling through downtown easier. The city added several crosswalks and traffic signals. They added the final touches this week, painting corners to remind people to look both ways instead of just one. It officially opens on Monday at 6 a.m.
Well, we certainly saw some scattered showers and thunderstorms blow through Winston-Salem earlier. Watch the clouds here darken and then roll through. You can see all the rain on the lens, and we definitely did see some of that rain come through. 77 right now, reporting thunderstorms at PTI, and so those temperatures have definitely started to come down just a little bit as those scattered showers have come through. More in the lower 70s to upper 70s, and then where you haven't seen the storms yet, you are quite still mild. Upper 80s to lower 90s, and it feels more like the mid 90s further to the east. So yes, the humidity is present and will continue to make itself felt as we go through the next couple of days. Here we are into our Sunday morning. We're going to have to watch. I think we'll get that once this batch gets through. We could see a passing shower, but we would see another additional complex of showers and storms kind of crossing the mountains as we go through the morning hours into the afternoon tomorrow. That could kick off a strong storm or two, looking at a marginal threat for stronger storms into our Sunday. And then some warmer weather on the way. Lower 80s tomorrow, but look at this. Upper 80s to lower 90s by Monday, by Tuesday into the low 90s. And we continue to pick up the heat. By Thursday, these are actual forecast temperatures, not actual feels like. This is what the air could be like. Upper 90s to lower 100s for Thursday, Friday, and yes, into your holiday weekend as well. And so it's just going to be dangerously hot. We also could flirt with a couple of records as we head through the late week stretch. This is what it could feel like. We're talking it feeling more like the triple digits across many locations. Because of this, weather impact alert day will go into effect Wednesday and run Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for dangerous heat. This is the type of heat you must take precautions with. We may also hit our first triple digits in quite some time. We'll have to watch the forecast. Just make sure that you stay weather aware.